Hey, what's happening, Internet? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Batman Arkham Shadow. This is episode 7. Matches... What did we end up calling this? Matches Looks for Rats. Okay. That's a good title, I guess. Anyway, hopefully you guys having a great night. Your first like goal is 100 likes, so let's see if we can swing that. Bad pun. And just have a grand old time with me trapped inside VR. So, hooray. 100 likes, first goal. Your other stream tonight will be Castlevania, and your YouTube short will be up at 11:30. So, hooray!
It's a perfect night to have a curse.
Perfect night to have a curse. Yeah. Alright, speaking of cursed, I need to put this cursed thing on my head. Hooray! Amber's probably gonna need her thingy here.
I need my sweater!
Her pink foofy thing. And here I go.
I don't have anything pink or floofy. I'm not a girly girl at all.
Come on the couch. Oh, the couch has now got a hole in it.
How did that happen?
I don't know. Maybe I punched it.
You think the punching is your ally?
I think the punching is my ally. Justice only knows punching.
Justice.
I don't like this thing. Ah. Oh. You think VR is your ally? I don't like it. Hold to recalibrate height. I can't. I'm a tiny person. Apparently, me sitting down causes people to have problems. Except, I've looked at other people's footage, and it looks exactly the same as mine. Why is that? Maybe because I'm taller than most people, and me sitting down still makes me taller than most of you. Ha ha! That could be. Hold to calibrate.
Alright.
Calibrating voice now.
Zelda, if you...
Oh! Gosh! Wow, that came so close. Okay. Welcome to Batman.
Luke, I might have to put her in the basement.
Turn on the lights in your space. Your headset may lose tracking soon. No, I won't turn on the lights.
Why would we turn the lights on?
Why would we turn the lights on? You're insane.
Crazy people.
Ratcatcher of Blackgate. Continue. Continue campaign.
Yep. And, sorry. Well, Zelda... where are you?
Where are you, Zelda?
Look, I think I'm gonna put her in the basement.
Okay.
Okay, she's fine.
Become matches.
Do you want me to say anything?
Say anything about what? Becoming matches?
I will just say... Yeah, sorry, last time I got stressed out. I had a lot of people at the beginning of the stream, like, talking to me about stuff, and then it just accumulated, so... sorry about that, PJ and Sharon and anyone.
Just beyond the
I
cave,
appreciate you
you'll
guys
find
very
an
much,
exhibit.
so sorry that
An
I got
entrance
stressed
design,
yesterday.
renovated within the past century as a kind of elevator.
Thanks, Alfred.
Thank you, Alfred. It's a very nice elevator. Mm. Whoa! Well, it's time for me to come matches again.
Disguise prepared. Irving Malone. Batman, please remove your cowl.
Oh, okay.
Also, to the people talking about removing the vignette that have been talking about it for 6 streams, we are streaming this. There are not that many people streaming this. There are people recording it.
Yeah.
And I went to some of the channels of the people that were talking about removing the vignette, and they are recording and then uploading. So you would not need a vignette if you're recording and uploading. So just FYI, we do need this vignette because otherwise this is going to look like the Blair Witch Project. And that did not look good. You don't want it to look like you're in an earthquake. So that's all I have to say.
I can make people feel like it's an earthquake.
There you go. That's what it would look like.
Ah!
You guys don't want it to look like that constantly.
No. Alright, here we go. Going back into Blackgate, Amber. So, 4 minutes in, off to Blackgate. Or becoming matches. Or we're matches again, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, becoming match.
Matches again.
Becoming a match.
Oh, there's a very old... That does not look safe. This is what Al was talking about. This doesn't look safe at all. I have to climb in this, and then this thing's gonna... Oh no. Whoa! Are we... that was quick. Okay.
You think the darkness is your ally?
I don't like the darkness. The only reason I don't use the Bale voice very much is because I'm super queasy doing this, so since the Bale voice makes me lack oxygen, that's the reason why Bale hasn't shown up very much in this playthrough. If this was a pre-recorded series, I would totally use the Bale voice for fun, but because this is a very exhausting thing, then no. Hello, hello. Gonna punch the wall with my thumb in the wall. Ha 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 ha. Okay. I sweep. Oh, what? Why?
I don't know. Always saying.
Ah!
Great. Now Zelda's starting to fling food off of the counter. Zelda!
Zelda, I'm an immersive experience. Let's not add to it, okay? Oh. Has she eaten?
Yeah, she ate this morning.
Zelda, you already ate. Stop being a brat.
You had food this morning, did you not, little rat? I want the Ratcatcher.
I was too small.
And Link didn't get out, right?
No.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
No.
Making Woody talk? Gotta escape. Cell's too small. Need help. Need friend. Can I be your friend, Woody? Dr. Quinzel says I could use a friend.
Creepy. Somebody could use a friend.
I like how this shows how Wesker meets Scarface. It's kind of cool.
What?
Yeah.
Scarface already talked to him?
Wesker's been doing the voice of Woody this entire time. He's a ventriloquist.
Oh my god.
He's driving his other cellmate crazy. I predict very bad things for that cellmate.
Oh my gosh, imagine having to live in the same cell as someone who's completely psychotic.
I mean, Arkham Asylum doesn't exist yet, so everybody is still inside of Blackgate. The criminally insane and just the criminals are all bunked together in the same prison. Right outside of Gotham City.
I'm sorry, but it would creep me out so much to be in a cell with Wesker.
Yep.
Like, I would, make a wall between me and him, and I would not want him anywhere near me. The guy creeps me out.
He's supposed to. Nobody's examining my cell to see if I've been out for a Sunday stroll.
Well, I came across something weird in my YouTube recommendation, probably because you've been playing this game.
Oh, wonderful.
Apparently some people let out some inmates in, during World War II from an asylum out into the middle of, the West...
Sleep is gonna be scarce. I'll get it while I can.
Oh, I can see.
Well, anyways, these people formed their own tribe out in the wild of, crazy people, and they still live there till to this day. This guy was doing a documentary about it.
This is the proper way of it. Well, actually, no, he's double jointed. He's got problems with his joints. Oh! Oh! Okay.
Oh!
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 Oh! My gosh! No! Luke, stop it! Luke, don't!
That was funny.
I don't see any of that. You gotta make it up.
You see what you want to see. It's abstract.
What's that supposed to be?
I think that's Perseus.
What's that?
Well, he was a hero in Greek mythology.
Why was he a hero?
He was pretty brave for starters. He went on dangerous adventures to fight monsters. But it's more than that. A lot more. What else makes a hero, huh?
They're strong.
Hmm?
They beat up bad people.
Some do, yeah. But punishing bad guys isn't what makes a hero, you know. To be a hero, you have to save people too.
The good people.
Everyone.
Who are those people?
Those are Harvey and Bruce, and they were adopted by Leslie.
Oh,
In
that's
this
Leslie
universe.
talking to
Yeah.
them. Both of them were adopted by Leslie Tompkins?
Harvey's father was a drinker. My father was a drinker.
But
Yeah.
I thought Bruce's dad was Alfred.
Yeah. Well, Bruce. Apparently, Alfred wasn't around for a while.
Open all
Which-
cells on block B.
Why wouldn't he be around?
Well, Alfred didn't. The thing is, Paul Dini never said when Alfred came into.
Falcone said Otis Flanagan is the Rat King. A stretch, but worth investigating.
Okay.
I'll search his cell.
So,
Then tonight, Death Row, where Falcone was attacked.
okay. So anyway, what was I saying? In the original Arkham canon, our boy Paul Dini did not say when Alfred came into the picture. So these guys, Camouflage, took free liberties with when Alfred was around. So apparently, as soon as Bruce's parents were murdered, Alfred wasn't on the scene yet. Alfred wasn't around for like at least 6 months or so. And so
Why?
Leslie, who was a friend of Thomas Wayne and a friend of the family, took Bruce in until Alfred arrived from England or from wherever Alfred was.
But if you just take care of someone for 6 months, it's not really adopting them. They just kind of crash to your house for 6 months.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're under your care, though.
I guess so.
All right, so we're back inside Blackgate, honey. Hey, look, it's Bronze Tiger. Tiger! Hello, Mr. Turner.
Hey, Malone.
Hi.
Sorry again for the harsh welcome yesterday. Hope your second day in prison is going better than the first. Need anything?
Do I need anything?
Otis Flanagan, prisoner in here. You know anything about him?
Haven't seen him in a while. His cell's on this block. Used to see him going to group therapy in the library. Fell in with the rat cult some time ago. Definitely unstable. Why you asking?
Yeah, you said it. I'm worried he could hurt somebody. That makes it my business to know where he is.
I've seen him be friendly with old Joe from the commissary. If you haven't already, try talking to him.
That guy's Bronze Tiger?
Look at the cuts on his arm, Amber. That's Bronze Tiger from Arkham Origins Blackgate.
He has to wear a uniform for being in prison, though?
I mean...
Well, obviously. I'm being an idiot.
I'm trying to figure out why he's wearing a bulletproof vest, though, in jail.
Yeah, like, how did he get that in jail? Like, are you even allowed to use that? Like, he looks like he's wearing a security uniform.
No.
Advice for a new
wearing the
guy
prison
trying to
stuff.
stay alive as long as possible?
Part of staying alive in here is staying sane. If you get a chance to
you
attend
want me
group
to
therapy with
fix
Dr.
that?
Quinzel,
No.
you should take it.
Yep.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Speaking from
Is it too
experience.
loose?
No.
Speaking from experience, and no offense, but I wouldn't peg you as the type.
Guys like you and me aren't much for talking. But there are worse things than listening.
Oh, did you turn it down in my headset today, Amber?
No.
Oh, okay, because yesterday there was an echo with how loud the thing was in my head.
Guessing this ain't your first time behind
So it's
bars.
better now?
I think so.
What makes you say that?
Sorry.
You're fine. You look confident. You look guilty.
The way you carry yourself, confident. I just get the feeling you've been here before.
Not my first bid in Blackgate. I've seen a lot of people pass through here. Most of them deserve better than this. Others deserved a lot worse.
Worse than this? Who the hell deserves that?
Guessing you never met Oswald Cobblepot. Penguin? He used to stay on this block. They still haven't cleared out his cell. For a stench.
This guy seems pretty based.
Be careful out there.
Penguin's cell is around here? Where?
So is Bronze Tiger not as a bad guy as Cobblepot then?
Bronze Tiger's a mercenary.
Oh, he's not like an evil person. He's just a mercenary. He's like Slade. Or...
Born to die.
Wesker. Damn it, I saw that look in his eyes when we went to bed. I knew I couldn't trust him not to steal Woody from under my nose. Guess creeps like him only ever learn one way. The hard way.
Yeah, that's,
I worked too long on Woody to let that basket Chase Arnold Wesker take him. Once he gets back here, we're gonna have a little chat.
okay.
Yeah, that Wesker guy creeps me out.
It's supposed to.
I would not want to be his cellmate.
This is a men's prison idiot. For a good time, call 566-7547. Ladies only. Okay. I don't think this is pink. This is a prison, you idiot.
Ladies only, but there.
Men's prison.
But there are no ladies in here.
Nope.
I've run plenty of counterfeiting jobs before. What I need is something that'll work in the joint.
Where is...
What do the boys in here want to buy? And can I?
So Penguin's cell's supposed to be in cell block B? Where is he then?
I don't know.
Maybe he got moved to maximum security. This is the Ratcatcher's thing.
Flanagan's cell. I'll search it for evidence as to how he snuck into death row.
Alright. We're in the cell of this guy, honey.
Of what? Flanagan?
Ratcatcher's cell. Group therapy on the 7th.
Otis doesn't sound like the social type, but he carved out time for group therapy with Dr. Quinzel.
Something on top of this bunk up there.
Electronic engineering, rat biology, and psychotherapy. Looks like these came from the prison library. To Otis, thanks for the book. I'll give it back to you at next week's session. Joe. Must be Joe from the commissary. What do you mean by session? Distinctive shoe prints, almost like claws. Otis must have cut up his shoes to make these marks. Cops, courts, clink. Same message I saw in Shrike's apartment. Otis isn't just friendly with rats, he's a follower of the Rat King. Or the Rat King himself. Now, that's all the evidence. Without my analysis tech, I can't perform a more detailed search. I'll trust my instincts. Since Otis ain't here, I gotta go somewhere he hung out a lot. But where? A quiet place like the library would be perfect for group therapy. And explain all of Otis's books, too. I'll head to the library and see what group therapy's all about. Might learn something about Otis and his access to death row.
Attend group therapy. Sounds fun.
That doesn't sound fun to me at all.
Hmm.
I think those Group therapy sessions, no offense. Maybe they help some people, but I don't think it's good to tell your personal opinion to a bunch of people in a group.
I mean, you're in prison. What else are you gonna do?
Oh, I guess if you... I wouldn't want to go to therapy. What are you gonna go to therapy for? That's only for crazy people. I mean...
Right. The Arkham wing is a part of Blackgate.
But why would... But if you're not insane, then why would you need to go to therapy if you just killed somebody?
Okay, so at this part of the canon, again, Blackgate, welcome to Hell Block B.
But is it forced on you? Do you have to go to therapy? Like, if you just murdered somebody and then you're perfectly sane, could you just opt out?
You're gonna stretch your legs. Better get moving.
Okay. Alright, so, in this universe, Arkham Asylum has not been reopened yet. So... all they have is Blackgate. That means everyone that has been arrested, whether they're criminally insane or whatever, they are a part of Blackgate.
And then are they making the regular criminals go to...
After this game, or maybe another game, they're probably going to open Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
That would be my guess. I think we found Penguin's cell. The reason why I say that is you can see the bird cage right there.
Well, hi everyone. Hi Geeky PJ. Hi Old School Cool. Hi Sharon. Hi HM Golbeck. Hi Simons. Hi Alpha. Hello HM Golbeck. Hi Emmy. Hi everybody. Thank you for explaining it to me. I'm sorry, Luke.
What the hell happened? Listen, we're not supposed to talk about it. Come on, man. I'm not just some guy. You know me. Who made a move?
Listen, when Carmine Falcone and Captain Bolt tell you to keep your mouth shut, your mouth stays shut.
Every one of Falcone's guys today looks like he got hit by a truck.
Just worry about yourself.
I am. If someone's going after Falcone, are any of us safe?
What are you on about? You're no more a made man than Harvey Dent.
Okay. Oh. Something cut out there for a second. Cell block D, that was in Origins Blackgate.
Are we gonna see Falcone?
We already beat him up, Amber.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Every day, a bus arrives with more prisoners, and I'm gonna convert them to our cause. Falcone's a relic. If they don't bury him at his trial, us rats will finish the job.
Wonderful. Glad you're such a great conversationalist.
I don't know what happened in max security last night, but Tiger stayed quiet about it, and so's the family. Falcone's been the big man on campus since they locked him up. He's slipping lately. Maybe his time on top is over.
Welcome, our newest recruits.
Be back later, Joe. No sob stories. Maronies?
Group therapies in the library.
It's hard to press things today. 4 A 4 7, 4. Oops. Motion stuff's not working very well today. Huh?
It's weird.
Yeah, it is. Hang on. Maybe they need to patch this. 7. Pull back. 4. 9. 2.
Malone's Italian restaurant. Wait a second. You think this is funny, huh? We don't got the caller IDs? I can tell you're calling from the prison, you dunce. If I told you once, I told you 1,000 times. We ain't delivering pizzas to Blackgate no more. I almost lost my damn hand last time because you dimwits made me take it all the way to the south. I don't care how hungry that damn crocodile man is or whatever. That's your problem, not mine. Goodbye.
Huh. Somebody tried to give a pizza to Killer Croc. That's funny. Okay. Alright, Amber, off to the library. We're going to therapy.
Okay, therapy.
Wait, where is the library?
It's the best thing ever.
Hmm.
You can talk about your feelings.
I heard something last night.
Wait, where is the library? Oh! This is the library. Spitting on the floor on security staff will not be tolerated. Well, yeah, obviously. Museums, check out. Reading rooms. Oh. Alright, we've got a section to hear about the past, Amber. I always like this stuff. History lesson time, guys.
Okay, sweetheart.
In the 17th century, the island we know as Blackgate was settled and given its name by Captain John Valor, who commandeered it as a base for his exploits as the so-called Black Pirate. Ships sailing for the thriving colony of Gotham City navigated through Black's Gate in order to arrive. Many of them failed to make their journey.
John Valor. The Silver Ghoul.
In the 17th century, the island we know as Blackgate was settled and given its name by Captain John Valor, who commandeered it as a base for his
Okay, so that's really short.
so-called Black Pirate. Ships sailing for the thriving colony of Gotham City navigated through Black's Gate in order to arrive. Many of them failed to make their journey.
Blackgate Chapel.
In the latter half of the 17th century, Blackgate Island was home to a monastery of unknown origin. Though the island was abandoned, the chapel that serves in our prison today is a remnant of that original structure. It provides hope and solace to inmates on death row, with its depictions of St. Michael throwing Lucifer into hell.
Order of St. Dumas stuff.
Azrael.
Yep. Azrael Easter egg.
Blackgate Island's location east of Gotham City made it an ideal site for a gun battery in both the Revolutionary and Civil Wars. In 1775, it was briefly commanded by the legendary Brigadier General Mad Anthony Wayne, who remarked that the island's grim desolation was a fitting tomb for our country's enemies.
Okay. I like learning stuff.
I know you do. You like history.
For over a century, Blackgate Island lay untouched, save for a single expedition in 1910, led by renowned Gotham architect Cyrus Pinckney. As World War II came to an end, visionary Carl Draper was contracted to build a facility that would contain Gotham's fast-growing population of criminals, mobsters, and communist sympathizers. The result was Blackgate Penitentiary, which was completed after 4 years of construction as what Draper called the prison of the future.
That's the former warden. Security.
In recent times, Blackgate has seen an unfortunate number of inmate-involved losses of control, including the so-called Christmas Eve riots. While an oversight committee found that prison administration was not at fault for these unfortunate events, Blackgate has dramatically improved its security with new high-tech measures designed to prevent any further incidents. It's safe to say that the days of riots at Blackgate Prison are simply over.
Let's see about that. So that's Joseph. That's the warden from Arkham Origins. You can see his tag right there. There he is. Martin Joseph. That's the former thing.
What's the warden of the prison?
Yep. Christmas Eve riots right there. Blackgate. Blackgate in flames. Tiger Security takes the reins. So that's the former warden right there.
Why did they have riots on Christmas Eve?
Because that's what Arkham Origins was.
Oh, that's right.
After years of staggering mismanagement, endless riots and bleeding heart attempts at rehabilitation, control of Blackgate was finally handed over to a private contractor that knows what the animals inside these walls deserve. Tiger Security and its staff work hard to ensure that criminals stay where they belong, rather than on library exhibits nobody cares about.
I like history. Okay. So, yeah, Joseph is no longer around. All right, Amber, it's time for therapy.
I don't like therapy. I don't want to go and talk about my feelings. This is uncomfortable. I hope.
Dr. Crane, these aren't your patients. They are our patients, and I won't have you bullying them.
These men are hardened criminals, Dr. Quinzel. You can't heal their fractured minds with cuddly vibes and finger painting.
It's called art therapy, you ghoul.
She's trying to help them.
Hi.
We have a straggler.
I'll check him in.
See you back in group.
So Dr. Quinzel was trying to help, or
Right, you are late again.
how could anyone help?
I'm Dr. Quinzel. And you are?
Malone.
Welcome, Mr. Malone. First time in group?
First and last, Doc. I'm only here to talk to Joe from the commissary once you're done with all your psychobabble.
You should really give therapy a chance. Joe's living proof that it works. Ooh, and you're in luck. Mr. Yamashiro's absent today. His chair's all yours. Hold on, I'll buzz you in. Please, follow me.
Starting to dress more and more like Harley. Red heels, red earrings with the diamonds. Diamonds are red and black.
No, psychologists don't usually wear a lot of red.
You'll have to excuse Dr. Crane. He was brought in to replace the outgoing supervisor, Professor Strange, and, well, he has a very narrow view of therapy. But while Crane and I don't always see eye to eye, we do share a common field of study.
Yeah, what's that?
The Shadow. Come on, new friend. Let's join the others.
Everyone, I'd like to introduce you to our new friend. This is Mr. Malone. Mr. Malone, please, take a seat.
We have to choose who to sit by?
Guess so.
What we do here is rehabilitation through better understanding of the shadow. Our shadow is a blind spot in our psyche.
Not exactly. Our shadow consists of our unconscious fears, shame, and desires that we project onto others.
I was getting to that part. The shadow is often rooted in our early development. Mr. Malone, tell us about your childhood.
My childhood. All right. My parents were both murdered in front of me when I was a kid. I saw it. I couldn't stop it. I froze.
He's Joe Chill.
And they never caught the guy who did it.
Oh, my dear. I'm so sorry. I feel sick in my soul for you.
Look at his body language.
Oh my god.
Look how withdrawn.
That's it?
He knows that was him?
The subject has no use for your feelings, Doctor. He needs a clinical diagnosis, not a bleeding heart.
Yes, he does.
Aren't you supposed to be quietly observing? Keep your comments to yourself, Crane.
I am here to supervise this clown
My parents would fight all the time.
Wow, he's like berating her in front of her group's therapy.
Me. I called it prize fighting because I always got the belt. 7 years old. Couldn't defend myself. I did some awful things over the years to get back at them.
What did Joe just say?
The shadow never leaves you. You wrestle with it all the time. But you can learn to coexist.
Thank you, Joe. That was beautiful. Arnold, let's talk about the dummy. Wasn't that Mr. Donegan's?
This is Woody. We're best friends. Friends with just net four eyes, and you're far too clingy for me.
Woody, let Arnold speak first.
You're addressing the doll now? I'm putting an end to this.
Uh-oh.
Hand over the doll.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna make him snap.
Where are you taking him?
To a more structured clinical environment.
Is that where you took Mr. Yamashiro? Is that where you took the other inmates?
Nice kumbaya, Doc.
Today's session was a total failure.
I got a long list of regrets, Doc. Coming here ain't one.
Thanks, Joe. You know, Mr. Malone here joined today because of you. I think there's a lot you could teach him. I'll leave you two alone.
I wouldn't want to... Uh-oh. Wait, are you gonna kill him? Oh my gosh, Luke, don't kill him. You'll be a murderer. Oh my gosh.
Kid, grab that book for me, will you? Then we'll take a walk.
Does he know that you are the son of the parents he killed? He knows that you're the kid, right?
No.
But then he looked uncomfortable when you said...
Oh, they're not going to do the whole Batman ego nonsense, are they? There was
oh my gosh!
There was a comic book that came out a little while ago called Batman Ego. I hated it. It got rid of the whole psychological aspect of Batman. It's bleeding heart nonsense. Whatever.
We know one regret he has a sense of gaming.
You brushing up on how to escape?
Nah, I just like to reread it every few years.
There you go. I gave it to you. Grab the book. You got it?
Thanks, kid.
Okay, good.
I don't move so quick anymore.
Old school singing Kumbaya in the chat. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya.
You all right?
Thank you, old school.
Bum leg. Comes and goes. How'd it happen? Running away from something. Stress causes it to flare up. What's got you so stressed, Joe? Right now, all your questions.
Group therapy was fun. I guess this time code would be Amber hanging out with Joe.
I know what you're thinking. Dead end, right? Not exactly.
This place is full of secrets.
Watch your step through here. This is a shortcut I use for moving around items of a legally questionable nature.
So this is all contraband?
Nah, most of it is above board.
Why, you don't throw anything away?
I threw my life away, kid. And yeah, nowadays, I'm a bit of a pack rat. So, what's on your mind?
I need to get to death row.
I see. You should get yourself fitted for a pine overcoat first.
I'm not looking to die there, just visit.
I don't think you understand the function of death row. In any case, you'll need an access code just to get through the front door.
Great. An access code. You got one?
Yeah. This ain't small potatoes. If you want an access code, you'll have to do something for me.
Name it.
Head through this door. We'll talk around front.
Oh.
I run a side hustle, as you're well aware. It just so happens I have a package for someone. It needs to be delivered.
Sounds easy enough.
Look, I'll help you. But I gotta know. What the hell are you hoping to find in Death Row?
The chapel. I'm looking to repent. I hear they got a good confession booth there.
You really want to confess your sins, kid? Stick with therapy. Well, assuming you're serious about this, go find an inmate named Bird. He'll be in the yard. Give Bird this package in exchange for a bundle of cash, but don't be a hero. And don't resort to violence. Trust me, that's an alley you don't want to go down.
My gosh, all the symbolism. We get it. You're Joe Chill.
I'll do my best, Joe.
Once you get the cash, meet me back here. You hold up your end, and I'll get you that Death Row access code.
Okay. Oops, wrong button again. So what do you think of the story so far, Amber? Interesting?
It's pretty intriguing. I really like how they put Joe Chill in here because it proves that Bruce's parents weren't killed by the mob. They were killed by just some guy.
Oh.
I like that better.
The mob put him up to it. They paid for it.
Yeah, but his parents weren't involved in the mob.
No. Sorry about your newspaper there, Joe. Okay. Back to the yard we go.
Yeah, I like how they don't have that.
Alright, new time code, love. Off to the yard.
Well, that's progress. Deliver this package for Joe. I'll have my way into death row. With a little luck, Otis Flanagan left something there.
He's a strange bird, all right. Ever met Dr. Crane? Yeah. He sat in on my annual. Partway through, Brandon goes to take a whiz. Crane doesn't say a word. Just starts pacing, taking notes with those beady little eyes locked on him. And I thought Professor Strange was a kook.
Professor Strange used to work.
You ever bump into Dr. Quinzel? A couple of times. She really believes in all that rehabilitation stuff. I saw a note she left in someone's cell once. It had horses and rainbows drawn all over it.
So she's very sweet.
Ever met Dr. Crane? Yeah. He sat in on my annual review. Partway through.
So Harley isn't... In some versions, Harley is manipulative. In this one, she's actually kind.
Well, Joker's gonna twist her, so...
She seems like she's actually kind, though. She's really trying to help people. It feels terrible if Joker twists her. Because I really kind of like this
I didn't get
one.
much sleep last night. We had some maintenance problems and max security. So don't test my patience. Instead of bothering me, why don't you go to the library and sign up for group therapy? I'm sure Quinzel would love to hear all about your problems. Let me guess. You're a criminal because your mommy and daddy didn't love you enough. Boo effing who. Don't let my plucky attitude fool you, Malone. Surprisingly, I'm a bit of an asshole. Tiger's got a lot of ex-cops on the payroll. They don't mind taking liberties with scum like you.
Yeah, yeah. Here we go again. Alright, you remember what Bird looks like, right, Amber?
Yeah.
He's the guy with all the tattoos all over his face. Nice symbolism with the red to symbolize death row over there.
They put a lot of details in this, huh?
Yeah.
The storytelling.
They did a great job. It gives me hope for future Batman games won't be garbage like Suicide Squad.
So story 10 out of 10, combat 8 out of 10.
I can't judge combat, honey, because I don't play VR. Based on the problems that occur in VR for me, I would grade this game the same way I would grade a Wii game that had issues with its motion controls. So, since this is my first VR game, I'll give it a little bit of slack, but I don't play a lot of VR to get accustomed to the type of controls. But for somebody who would play this for the first time, the controls don't always work the way they should. Just saying.
I do like this one, this episode. I do like, it feels like Bruce is like almost, like he's learning to forgive by being here, Joe Chill. He's like learning forgiveness.
Who was it? Captain Bolton?
He has to interact with him.
If you've been there like you're supposed to, you'd already know. I told you my vertigo was acting up. Every time I got out of bed, I nearly passed out. That wasn't vertigo. The problem's with your spine. As in you ain't got one.
I'm putting the coffee
How
in
the
your tea
putz
short.
like you fall in with Falcone anyway? Last year you were an errand boy for Cobblepot. Penguin's just out to make a buck. The Falcone family's got values I can believe in. Values like paying 10 grand to plant a bomb on that eyesore you float in the harbor? Oh, hey, that's mildly insulting. You got a lot more than 10 grand for selling them out. Come on, you can tell me what happened to Falcone and the boys last night?
Alright, where are you, Bird? That's not you. In the gym?
It's kind of neat. You can hear him sighing and like feels like you're in first person, as you would hear yourself sigh all the time. You don't really hear that in like third person.
Who the hell are you?
Hey, Bird. We're gonna have to fight.
Malone, I got a package for you from Joe.
Give it here.
There you go.
That feels light. You playing games with me? No, no games. I'll just take your money and be on my way.
I expected more. If Joe can't deliver, then I keep my money.
Don't sound fair, Birdie.
Life isn't fair. You know, I was born in Peñaduro prison. And you're gonna die in Blackgate. Break him.
Oh, here we go.
Never struck a match before. Gonna rearrange your face. Gonna smash your
And nobody seems to think that Matches Malone fights like Batman.
Yeah. Sons of Gaming says, I don't like rhythm combat because I screw up too much, but outside of that, it's pretty good.
I mean, if you take your time with it. But the problem is, literally, the guy's fighting like Batman. Come on, guys. This is it's not hard to see this.
Where's the money?
To hell with you.
Okay.
Money. Now.
It's behind a loose brick in the wall.
Nice, Birdie.
That guy should have given you the money outright. You have to keep up appearances. If you appear weak to these prison people, they're gonna eat you alive. So you couldn't just look
Job's
like
done. I'll bring this back to Joe.
I love the music in this. Beautiful. I hope they release the soundtrack.
Sharon says, I feel like you should be able to hit the enemies any way you want. I don't like how you hit it in the wrong direction.
Yeah, it's left, right, right. Yeah, I don't like that. That's a motion control thing, though. Amber, are we okay?
Yeah, there's nothing.
Okay. And how are we doing hourly? And
I don't seem to. We're at 5:45 for the stream. I don't know.
so the stream is doing okay? How long have we been in this VR machine?
The stream is doing a lot better than yesterday, and we're at 15.
Okay. Alright, thank you, babe.
You've been in there 53 minutes.
Okay.
I'm giving the Suicide Squad a 1 out of 10, says Marcus. Yeah. I want an Arkham game that takes place right before Arkham Asylum.
Damn shame what the rats did to us last night. That's twice they've gotten to the Roman.
You think a mob of rats paraded into max security last night?
Who else would it be?
If the rats did this, they would have dropped bodies. But everyone in our crew's still breathing. Something don't add up.
Come on, people. Put 2 and 2 together.
Whoa, DeMarco, can't let you through.
My company turned Gotham into a world-class city. Now these cultists want to dismantle what little remains of that vision? We weren't perfect, but Gothcorp served the greater good.
Right. It's all about the greater good. Like me. I joined Black Mask's outfit, but only because he hated Batman.
Batman's a blight on our city, terrorizing industrious men like you and me while blood-sucking rats run riot. One day soon, his number's up.
Not for a long time.
See you later, Jace.
I didn't get much sleep last night.
I don't care.
We had some...
Yeah, I'm just walking away.
Good for you. You didn't get sleep. Sucks to be you.
I love how they were nodding on.
Yeah, I agree. Sons of Gaming would be nice if this studio could do it on a console game at some point. If they got a new console game.
The problem is this studio makes VR. But the fact that it took a VR company to make a very good Batman game,
yeah, they're
just shows how badly Rocksteady and WB Games need to be given the yeet, because they can't do it anymore. It took the new kid on the block to remind people this is how you do storytelling in Western games.
And they're like, I don't know what you were looking for. And it's like,
this immersive storytelling, great characters, fun story, atmosphere that's Gotham. Like, look at all the dark dankness. This is what we wanted. You know, it's a VR experience, but this is Arkham. It's very well done. I have some problems with some of the story inconsistencies for later games, but it's still, I mean, this is, I would put it at the same caliber of high writing of like a 2011 or a 2014 Batman game. That's how good this game is. Just saying.
I got your money.
No. There you go.
At your blood, someone else's.
It was a group effort.
I told you not to get rough with them.
Yeah, well, I had no choice.
We always have a choice, kid.
Sharon says the game has good atmosphere, characters, and storytelling.
Here. You cut of the profits from the delivery.
Thank you.
And the access code?
0529. It changes in the morning, so do what you have to do before then.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. You did good work. Apart from violence. Stop by anytime if you want another job.
Come on.
Yeah.
Better get Joe his money and finish the job.
Aaron Boy and Batman Arkham Shadow.
Need something, Malone?
No. I mean...
I was hoping we could talk.
Sure. What about?
What was your life like on the outside?
It was a long time ago. Sure you want to hear about this? It's not a thriller.
I spend more time talking to you than anyone else here. I'm curious.
Well, there's no one still alive in here that could vouch for this, but I was a pretty big deal back in the day.
That's so?
I wasn't a Falcone or nothing, but I pulled a few big jobs. Before they built that casino out near Amusement Mile, there was a whole string of bars, pool halls, and card joints. For a stretch, me and my buddies owned that block. Those places were like ATMs. We'd come knocking, take what we want, and peel out. We were living fast.
Sounds like a good time. What happened?
Those buddies started disappearing, till it was just me. What used to be a never-ending party became something else. Something I still have a hard time talking about. But hey, that's what Dr. Quinzel is for.
Yeah, group therapy. Does it actually help?
It's not always a zoo, like today. Sometimes it's good to talk. And that stuff you shared was pretty heavy. Sorry about your parents.
Thanks, but it doesn't change anything. Talking about it feels useless.
It does at first. You think I can't change the past, but you keep talking, and you realize you don't have to run from it either.
His mouth stopped moving.
Honestly, it would be hard for me to talk to my parents.
See you around, kid.
Yeah. I don't think Bruce realizes yet, but...
Oh, you don't think that he realizes?
No. Probably gonna have, like, vivid, like, nightmares or something of his dad's killer. Now that he talked about it in therapy. That's what I would do if I was the storyteller. It'd be like... Because Bruce doesn't like talking about his dead parents. You know, everybody makes fun of, like, Batman, like, you know, my parents are dead. But in the same sense, Bruce doesn't like talking about his parents' death because it triggers vivid flashbacks. The reason why he adopted Dick Grayson so quickly in the original Arkham timeline, in Arkham City, when Bruce Wayne was in attendance at the, you know, the circus when he witnessed the death of Dick's parents, just like the Batman Forever movie, Bruce Wayne started to have vivid flashbacks of what happened to his parents.
Yeah.
So he did something different, not wanting the boy to become like, you know, an agent of vengeance like him. He brought him into the house and,
it's like,
you know, was going to have Alfred raise him, basically.
It's like he was doing something to help. It's like to fight the pain, and if you feel helpless of what happened to you, you can help somebody else and it'll make you feel better. It helps you.
Yep.
It's
Alright.
like,
We're gonna
yeah.
have this talk, honey.
Yeah, I understand how he feels with that.
Don't you ever take Woody out of this cell again, Wesker. You hear me?
What Dr. Quinzel said. We have a connection, Donegan. He spoke to me last night.
No, he didn't. He's a ventriloquist dummy, you moron. He talks when I make him talk. I don't know what kind of drugs Dr. Crane's giving you, but you either need a whole lot less or a hell of a lot more.
They're having a fallout.
Woody is not your toy, you don't bring him to group therapy like it's show and tell. I made him. He's mine. Don't touch him.
He spoke to me last night while you were asleep. And it wasn't the first time.
Woody doesn't just speak on his own, you idiot. I get it. Sometimes he seems like he's alive. But it's your imagination. Now, you lay your hands on him one more time, and you're gonna regret it.
Okay.
Yeah. Why don't we like therapy old school? Because I don't know about Luke, but for me, I don't like therapy because number one, I wouldn't want to be in group therapy because I don't trust people. I wouldn't want to tell people stuff. They might know personal information about me. And number two, sometimes therapists are crazy. Like sometimes, like look at Dr. Crane. He's insane. Like he is actually probably doing illegal stuff with those people. I think a lot of therapists, I mean, if you actually look at the news, like at least like 20% of therapists end up going completely nutsoid. So a lot of people become therapists because they are crazy. Like, a lot of people are dealing with their own problems. That's why they end up becoming therapists. So I honestly think 50% of therapists are insane. So I don't trust them. That's why I wouldn't go to therapy. So that's my opinion.
Still not sure Otis Flanagan's the Rat King, but I believe he attacked Falcone in the chapel. After lights out, I'll hit Death Row before Tiger cleans the crime scene.
Alright, end of day.
Close and lock all cell doors on Block B.
I think this is probably going to be more Batman now.
Bat Cave awaits,
yep.
And the crime scene in Death Row.
Does Batman have PTSD? Yes.
Probably.
Because you can only have PTSD if you relive events as if they're happening again. And in the Batman the Animated Series, when he saw Robin and when he thought about his own parents, he was reliving the events.
Can't just take Woody from me and get away with it, Wesker. This cell ain't big enough for the two of us. Three of us. Right, the three of us. Hey, wait a minute. Shut up, Dalagan. I'm tired of you putting words in my mouth. Army boy here may not look like much, but he's pliable, dependable, and he can give me what I want.
What do you want?
Freedom! And I want a partner in crime who's willing to fight for it.
Didn't he say not to touch the doll again? Yep. Witnessing the origins of Wesker and Scarface. So that guy's probably, his days are numbered. He's probably going to die in this, just these short few days, most likely. That's what I would guess.
Alright, here we go.
Oops. Alright. Does not feel pleasant. Yeah. Alright, time to change into Batman would be my guess.
Yeah, it's... But yeah. Sorry to hear that some of you guys have had bad experiences with their...
Bat suit ready. Please equip cowl.
This is a different suit than Arkham Origins suit. You can see he's starting to change his suit a little bit.
I haven't seen the new Penguin show.
No.
Luke hasn't seen it.
No, we don't have HBO Max currently.
Welcome, Batman.
We'll probably get HBO Max for a month, like after December, so I can catch up on things.
And in Arkham Batman, he does have PTSD because in the Arkham Asylum, he does relive the events of his childhood. And that's the definition of PTSD, is you literally relive it as if it's happening again.
Mm-hmm. He just suppresses it.
So PTSD is triggered by anything.
Hang on.
Good
like,
evening, sir.
You know, sounds.
I trust you had a productive day.
Time code
back. The code for the manual keypad protecting Death Row. 0529.
Shall I share this code with Miss Gordon? Oracle, sir? Cracking is one of her...
I know what she's capable of. I have what I need to access the Death Row Chapel where Falcone was attacked.
Ah, yes, Blackgate Chapel. A good place to find religion, or in this case, a cult.
I might not find the Rat King there, but I'll find something.
Happy hunting, sir.
I like when Luke's nerds out at the small details, says Raspberry. Thank you, Raspberry. It's incredible. You guys should really binge it. This link exists. Awesome.
We don't currently have HBO Max.
I took off HBO Max because I'm trying to save money. So I'm
We'll get it later when we need to, but right now I don't have time to even watch it because I'm covering all the fall games.
I've been really trying to scrimp and save money, so I've been making Luke's life very difficult. I'm sorry, Luke.
How many now, Amber?
Well, it's like an hour and 10 minutes, 685. And you're at 1,500, 1,600. Right, guys, don't forget.
Wait, did you say only 685?
Yeah.
After an hour and what?
An hour and 10 minutes.
Okay.
We have 129 people watching, 122 likes. More people watching.
Okay.
Okay.
Supposed to go this way. Yeah. Huh. Glide. Glide. Oh, jeez. Huh.
I hope you're resting between your daily prison calls and your nighttime daring do.
I can handle it, Alfred. And there was only one fight today.
Glad to hear Mr. Malone is making friends. Or at least fewer enemies.
Otis attended group therapy in recent weeks, but he's moved from his cell into the walls, just like Falcone said.
Perhaps the best way to find Otis Flanagan is to walk a mile in his shoes.
Following his footprints will be enough. The crime scene in Death Row's chapel is our best lead.
Okay. Why is it skipping like that? Is it skipping for you too, Amber? Sometimes it skips in my headset. Sorry guys, I just need to take a little bit of slow down a little bit because of the motion inside this thing. This is my 7th live stream and you would think this gets easier, it doesn't. It's very... feels like it puts pressure on my stomach. The only way I'll play more VR is if Camouflage makes a sequel to this and it's VR, then I'll do it, but other than that, no.
Oh, that's interesting, Michael says. There's a lot to cover here, but I think maybe uploading some of this tonight, Nightwing 1 would help. There are more lore videos that can be made, Absolute Batman, James Gordon, etc., says Michael.
I don't really like Absolute Batman, and I don't like Batman Ego. Batman Ego basically took all the rich history of the psychological profile of Batman for the past, like, 30 years, like my entire life, and it became, like, fluff. They basically went back to not even the 1970s Batman. They went almost to Silver Age with Batman's, like, mindset. I hate it. And Absolute Batman is basically Batman on steroids that looks like he's from Frank Miller. I'm just not interested. I don't really like modern Batman comics. I'm currently reading a lot of stuff from the 70s and 80s because I like the psychological aspect of Batman, and I don't like them removing it for the idea that a lot of people don't like the idea that Batman hides his life behind a persona of rage and sadness and stuff like that. They hate the idea of Batman being the identity and Bruce Wayne being the facade or the performance or the mask, and so the current people at DC basically have erased all that by doing Batman Ego, which I hate that story so much. Like, if I was Paul Dini, I'd be furious.
We're supposed to go to the yard, sis.
Yeah, I am going to the yard. No, you're fine.
Yeah, I agree though, like with what one of you guys was saying about. Well, I won't get into it.
You're fine.
But I do think that, like, what Bruce is doing something positive to change a negative thing that happened to him, is actually better therapy than talking to somebody. Because, like one of you guys was saying, that keeping your mind on video games and movies that are positive is better than therapy, and I completely agree. So, I do think that therapists do trigger the same traumatic events over and over again, and I don't think it helps. It just keeps opening the wound, and it's better just to move on with your life. Try to do something positive in the world, like what Bruce is doing, or what some of you guys were saying you do with your keeping your mind on positive video games and movies.
Am I going the wrong way?
I think that actually does more than talking to someone over and over again about the past.
Guys, am I going the wrong way? This feels familiar, but not the good kind of familiar.
Yeah, people were saying you were supposed to go the opposite way or something.
Okay, so I'm going back to the Batcave. Oh. Oh. Ouch.
I feel the same. Personally, I felt Batman's ego was strong in terms of showing his dual personality, says Michael. I read Batman stories from the 30s and 40s. James Gordon Jr. is Jim's killer's son? Oh, I don't know.
Honey, we're running out of battery. Can you position it so it won't hurt me? Thank you, sweetheart. Alright, I guess we're in.
Yeah, like, if there is a 1 in a million therapist that actually helps, like, and they're helping you, then go for it, but I'm just saying I've just given my answer to why I don't like it.
Okay, alright, so what direction are we supposed to go to get back to, Blackgate? Because this is back inside the Batcave again. Oh! Direction am I supposed to go? That goes to where Matches is. So what direction am I going?
Mr. Wayne, it's Lucius Fox.
Hey.
I've been looking over the financials. I found some irregularities in the applied sciences budget. Nothing I wasn't expecting, of course, but something that might stick out to anyone else who was interested in examining the records. We'll need to make a few adjustments to make sure it all adds up. Unless, of course, you want one of the shareholders to do the math and ask why we spent enough money to build a stealth jet last year. Just let me know and I'll handle this end.
Nice to hear from Lucius.
Oh, Lucius Fox?
Yeah, Lucius Fox. What direction are we supposed to go? I blew up a wall last time in order to get to where I need to go. And that is the Matches Malone identity, so we don't want... No, they don't want us to do that. So I was going the right way, but then I took a wrong turn somewhere.
Batman having a family is such fun, says Jessica. Yeah, it's nice to see his family is... His family really is Alfred, Lucius Fox, and... Dick Grayson, yeah.
Oh, no.
Face the Bat computer, then go left from there. And take a right. Don't go through the first hole, says Kafka.
Which way?
If you face the Bat computer, then go left. And then take a right.
Face the Bat computer, and then go left? This way?
And then right. Yeah, so you're at the Bat... Where's the Bat computer again? Yeah.
Right here.
So now go left.
Okay.
And then take a right. Take your first right after you go left. So start walking towards forward, wherever left was.
Uh-huh.
And then when you get to the first thing on the right, first room on the right.
I mean, wasn't I going the right direction? No?
Yeah, yeah, some of the new modern kids don't get to play with physical toys. Yeah, that's true, old school. I love physical toys. Where you blow up the wall, turn right. Wait, where you blow up the wall, turn right, says Sons of Gaming.
Okay, so this way. I'm going down? Wait. Going, which way am I going? Down that way? Or that way?
I don't know.
That way? Or that way?
Where was the backup here?
Through the broken wall, guys, or down?
I think through the broken wall.
I'm just waiting. Broken wall or down? Did they say broken wall or no?
Down.
Down? Okay.
Down. Everyone's saying
down. Ow. Why does it not come out when I tell it to?
I moved them.
Yeah, the cape doesn't work half the time.
VR Indiana Jones games to be pretty crazy, I agree. Especially if there was skulls everywhere, but also just using the whip would be hard.
This is getting very exhausting.
You have to hold both triggers and then grab your side to use the cape, says Kafka.
Being in detective vision is not helping. Okay, there we go.
He's trying not to hit the mic,
right,
so that's why he has.
You can put the microphone back.
That's why he has his hands out the wrong way. And we're gonna, yes, we're gonna cover the Indiana Jones game.
Yes, we are. Alright, here we go. What are we at now, sweetie?
You're 7:70.
After
an hour and 23 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Spider-Man VR game there is.
No thanks.
You could play that. Swing around the city. Also, Michael.
There's a Spider-Man VR game? No thank you.
What's your favorite thing about the game, says Raspberry?
The story. The story is very well written. With a few continuity hiccups, but it has renewed my faith that people can actually make an Arkham game in the 2020s. Because before I didn't think it was possible with all the gobbledygook and all the annoyingness. I mean, look at Dragon Age. Dragon Age is proof that Westerners can't make games anymore. No offense.
Because they don't have a backbone.
No, they don't know how to write anymore.
Well, they said they've taken Shakespeare out of writing schools.
That's true.
So, I mean, that makes sense why they can't write.
Alright, Amber, so we're back inside the yard, but as Batman. So...
Oh, wow.
Predator section. Okay, this is going to be interesting.
missing from their cell. Be assured, inmates, that escaping them... Get back to your cell, or be marked for special treatment, and make no mistake. Special treatment is not a good thing.
Special treatment is not a good thing.
Sounds okay. I think a lot of these dev teams that make bad games are overbloated with HR, like hires. That small companies make better games than the ones with tons of hires.
I would agree with you.
Yeah, a lot of these companies that hire tons of people, they make the worst games. Like, and then team devs of like just 4 people will make a better game than a game that had 100 people working on it. It's just so very sad that they have 100 people working on it. They can't even make a good game with that many people working on there.
Oh. Well, that's terrifying. Oh my gosh, what are all these codes? Huh.
Hi Rudy, hi Leo's Let's Plays, hi Old School, hi Simon.
Does anybody know the code for this?
Hi Simons. How do you feel about Bolton's characterization?
It's not bad. Reminds me of the animated series version of Bolton.
165 was the code for me, so something.
Bingo. Thank you.
The other way.
Oh, you got the code from videos. Okay, from his video. Okay, thank you, Sons of Gaming.
Appreciate that.
And thanks Arkham Videos. Oh yeah, Luke wanted to address something yesterday. There was somebody that was saying that Arkham Videos showed how easy a certain section was that Luke was doing, and then people were kind of heated in the chat, like, oh, what are you saying, Arkham Video better combat? Just FYI, like Luke knows Arkham Videos and they're friends, so he's not in competition with them.
No.
And also Luke knows that Arkham Videos is good at combat because Arkham Videos does a lot of VR. And
Not only does he do a lot of VR, but like he plays the games over and over again until he masters them. I only play through them once usually and just talk about them lore-wise. It's a completely different way of doing things.
Yeah.
I've never been a gameplay channel. I never will be. I like the history of stuff and teaching people things about Batman. I don't. My gameplay has never been at the forefront of stuff. Never will be. Oh, can I easily go in there now? All grouped together.
Yeah, Luke is knocking out those guards because they like Batman Dark Tomorrow, says Raspberry.
Okay. Actually, you gave me a good idea though.
It's funny, Raspberry. If somebody was coming in and said, "Do you like the story of this game?"
Yes.
Okay, fan out and keep looking.
Dang it. And that's that.
Double up. He can't take us forward.
Oh, well, it's okay, Michael. Some of those channels that just cover one game, they actually have several different channels where they cover, like, when they don't have content for that game, they they put content like on another channel for another channel. That's what I've heard.
Where the hell? Happened on the job? Oh, we got trouble. Damn, this guy's top of the count.
Smoke bomb is unavailable.
Happened on the job? Oh, we got trouble. Whoever did this hits damn hard.
Clear. I can have the mic back now, sweetie.
Oh, sure. Sure, link exists. Raspberry says, do you think that the Arkham series is connected to the animated series in any way?
No. Paul Dini said that it's a separate universe that he wrote. He made it for people that grew up with the animated series, but
I think
it was a grown-up version of the animated series.
Yeah, Luke,
that Paul was writing for.
Luke mentioned when we redid Arkham Asylum, I think you mentioned something about some key differences between Arkham Asylum Batman and Arkham animated and Batman animated series Batman, but I forgot what the key differences were.
Did it break?
I think there were some differences though between them.
Oh, there are several differences.
Well, number one, I would say, I mean, I don't know that much. I'm not very observant, but Batman has more armor in the Arkham animated series.
Yep. That's because animated Batman is concerned that if, you know, he's willing to risk his life, but it has to be his life. Whereas Arkham Batman, you know, wearing protective gear, technically you could have a bullet bounce off and hurt somebody. You know, but Arkham Batman doesn't care about that kind of stuff. Batman literally is wearing, like, you know, a very protective suit. Whereas animated Batman doesn't even really use Kevlar. He uses flame-resistant materials in his Batcape, but he's essentially wearing spandex.
I mean, I do feel like there's a huge amount of similarities between the Arkham animated
Death Row. The access code is 0529. Falcone was attacked in Death Row.
Death Row, Ember.
Okay.
Entering Death Row.
The chapel is in Death Row. I need to investigate.
Nightly address begins soon. And if you find any of those binder press, bring them to me. Don't.
The Roman was attacked in the chapel. I've marked the entrance to Death Row on your map.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to the chapel. But we're entering Death Row.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll keep my thoughts to myself because we're doing this new part.
I need some type of electric thing. There's a map over there that looks very important. How are we doing in terms of views, Amber?
Better hurry or we'll miss the address.
My head's starting to
He
hurt.
ain't taking attendance. And the security cams are down. Rats chewing on the wires.
That why we got so many guys here tonight?
Wait, what?
Hard to say.
8:15.
A lot of reasons why.
How?
I heard he's finally hunting down Flanagan and the missing rats.
Hour and what?
But he wants the chapel cleaned up ASAP after the Falcone attack.
I don't buy either. You see him light up when he found out Batman's here? I only seen him smile twice. Once when he tased the guy fresh out of booking. And last night when Batman put 3 of our guys in traction.
Hope the rats don't take out any more lights. I hate the dark.
Are Brandon's guys fixing the circuit? Batman busted it. And Brandon's crew got busted for stealing.
Good riddance. Hate that.
His crew got busted, not him. Remember that if he offers you one of his sidekicks. Copy. The last guys from Death Row are in Gen Pop for the night.
Hope they don't think this gets them out of their sins. Once the power's back on, so are the executions. You finished the paperwork on their cell transfer?
Nah, these guys are on Death Row. We could just wait it out.
Thank you, babe. Oh, not this again.
I'ma mess you up. We'll kill you. I'll mess you up good. We'll kill you, freak.
Ruined my critical strike. Mad at you now.
We'll kill you, freak.
I broke my combo. Actually, you broke my combo. That could have gone better. Oh well.
Yeah. Just thinking, the side characters are different in the Arkham universe versus the animated series. The other supporting characters. Catwoman is completely different.
Yep.
Than the Selena Kyle in the animated series, and Harvey Dent's relationship with Batman is completely different. Except for it's a little bit similar. Like, he knows him, but I don't think he's as close of friends with him.
Bruce Wayne and Harvey are very close in the animated series.
Yeah, but what about in the Arkham?
It's never been really explored.
Yeah.
Just hinted at.
But Selena is way different in the animated series.
Why is that not working?
One thing I do think is similar between the animated series and Arkham, though, is Bruce's compassion for criminals. He has kindness.
He doesn't have compassion for criminals in the Arkham universe.
What?
No.
So then that would be a difference.
Bruce literally, in Arkham Origins, he drops the criminal 50 feet up onto a Christmas tree.
Oh, so it's different than the animated series.
Yeah, it's different. Well, that's glitched.
Alright. Night. Have a good... Okay, take care of
Right. Have a good night, Link.
Sorry.
You're fine.
The cops. The courts. The Kwing. The rats failed to kill Commissioner Gordon, but they crippled the GCPD. They failed to kill DA Harvey Dent, but they made a mockery.
Ooh.
Blackgate is Gotham's last line of defense against this scourge. It's
Big Predator room.
Oh, yeah, John Doe was saying they never really explored Harvey Bruce's friendship very much in the Arkhamverse until now. They really only talked about his friendship with Thomas Elliot. Says, yes, it's John Doe.
Harvey said some stuff to Batman in Arkham Knight, but Harvey never really had... See, the thing is, at the end of Arkham City, they tease that Two-Face is the big villain that's knocking over something in Gotham, and Batman leaves to go confront him after the events of Arkham Asylum. But you never really see what happens with that. You know? And Two-Face is a big established villain at that point, but...
Alright, 898. After an hour.
They're using thermal imaging headsets. Anyone wearing them will be able to spot me hiding up in the darkness.
Great.
I don't think we're almost done with the game because I think we're on chapter 2 still. Yeah, I mean, we could just leave it at 900 views and come back tomorrow, and hopefully they'll get another.
We're gonna finish this Predator section.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry that it fell off this hard so fast.
There's a lot of...
I don't know what to say.
Okay.
It's frustrating.
We're in a Predator section, sweetheart.
Okay, I'll write that down.
Are you serious? What do you mean out of range? Man, this gun kind of sucks.
Mentions he doesn't like Bruce in the Arkham tapes, Bradley. That's interesting. Harvey mentions that. Alright, take care, HM Goldbeck. Have a good night. Thank you for renewing your membership and thank you for your help. Sons of Gaming said maybe since Luke knows Arkham videos, he could ask him how he got that code. Yeah, he doesn't talk, as far as I know, Arkham videos doesn't talk very much. It talks very briefly. Oh, that's interesting, amazing, Spider. Don't use that feed voice with me. Interesting, amazing Spider guy. So Leslie says don't use the feed voice.
Job. We got trouble. The patrol's offline in Death Row. You heard the man. Watch out for Batman.
This game made you love Arkham Origins more? Awesome chase, Spider.
Well, it's a continuation of Arkham Origins. It makes sense.
Yeah, he has a Batman voice in every universe, as Michael, even sometimes with a modulator. True. Amazing Spider Guy says, in this one, Leslie says, don't use that voice with me, implying he has a different voice for Bruce than Batman.
Of course he does. Otherwise people would know who Batman Bruce Wayne is.
Stay sharp. Be ready for anything.
Gotcha.
Got him in my sights!
Why didn't it do it?
I can see you, Batman!
Curse.
This just got interesting.
What? Did I miss somebody?
Better hit!
How do you think you're doing up there?
Having a party. What's going on here? Where are these guys coming from?
Oh, what is our favorite Batman movie? Each of us? Somebody else? I'll ask Luke after this.
Mask of the Phantasm.
Oh, okay, Luke can hear me.
Let's bring some guns to my office.
I didn't know that was your favorite.
Again!
Mm-hmm.
Don't make me leave this franchise myself.
I thought it was Batman 1989.
Batman. Mask of the Phantasm is my all-time favorite Batman movie.
I did not know that.
Animated and Batman.
Wow, Luke, I didn't know that.
It's that good.
If any of you encounter Batman moving through your prison tonight, I insist you engage. To be the best, you must favor the best. I promote any guard who actually manages to injure Batman. Batman. It's a joy not to work. Fellow fans won't believe his footage.
And I guess we're gonna. What are we at now, honey?
We are at 9:33. So we didn't really.
An hour and what?
For an hour and 47 minutes. We have 138 likes.
Something from Arkham Origins Blackgate? Oh, I was here. Never mind. I've been here. Sweetie, try not to move up and down. It's okay. I guess I did the Predator room okay. Cleared it in my first try, so that's something.
Good job on.
Still don't have the back grapple? No.
This game feels like any other Arkham, just in first person. Do you guys think it would work in third person? So this amazing spider guy.
I don't think they would have to add a lot of content in order. VR games are very short. VR games are no more than like 10 hours. In order to make this a console game, you would have to add a lot more content to it. VR games are short because of how long people are inside VR, you know. I can't think of very many VR games that are 40 hours long. I don't think there are many.
Offline.
More rat mischief, sir. Powering the backup generator should do the trick.
I'll trace it in detective vision.
Alright, Amber, power up the generator.
The backup generator needs a jump. Alfred, ready the Batwing to deploy the shock gloves.
Right away. The highest point is the helipad. The exit's on the second floor, to your right from the chapel door. Marking it on your map.
Oops. I can't really see the keyboard in the door.
I'm sorry, sweetie.
So I have to remember one of the buttons.
Roof of the chapel. And how am I going to get to the roof of the... Oh.
The Batwing will deploy your shock gloves to the helipad.
Time to climb.
I don't want to climb. Why are you making me climb, game? What is going on? Oh, jeez.
This time for Oda's I got them.
Sorry guys, I don't like that feeling on my stomach. Okay. No more jumpy jump for now, I think. Expect you to climb up there. Oh. Oh no.
What could Bolton be defending with all this artillery?
His claim. I'd be surprised if there were anything deeper.
Yes, he doesn't strike me as a chess-level strategist.
Please reposition myself, game.
The Batwing can deploy your shock gloves once you get to the helipad.
Oh no, not this part, Sons of Gaming.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
You can know that everywhere you've gone, Sons of Gaming has gone, stepped before you. Slow and steady, says Jason.
I'm trying. Where am I? Here. Can I grab? Why can't I grab that? Where am I going?
Luke doesn't like this to share.
I don't like. Oh gosh.
It's okay.
How it feels with my stomach.
Go right, says Captain.
me go? What?
It's too real for Luke's.
Where am I going?
Tower's damaged, but I can scale it.
Oh no. See, the cape should automatically...
Sorry,
And cape mechanic isn't very good. I don't think this was the right way to go.
Right at a certain point.
How do we get out of here?
Alright, does anyone know how to get out of here? Luke's trying to get out. You can hold down the triggers, then pull it arms out from your center. You can hold down the triggers and pull your arms out from the center. Okay, thank you, Sons of Gaming. I have to hold in.
Where am I going?
I'll climb the tower and get my shock gloves from the helipad.
Where does it want me to go?
You have to hold the triggers. It will not come out if you just raise your arms.
Wait, where am I going?
This was right way, says Sons of Gaming.
What's the right way?
Did you grow up watching Batman stuff, says Isaac.
Yep.
Batman, the animated series, for one. Yep, Luke grew up reading Batman comics and then watching the animated series. Luke read a lot of comics. Different superheroes. Batman and Superman and everything.
Alright, where am I supposed to go, guys? Because I'm reaching my peak with VR. Where do I go?
Oh, you watched the animated series when you grew up? Well, you were growing up. Awesome Batman 01. Does anyone know where we're supposed to be going? I'm sorry. I may have gotten confused by some people's comments. Does anyone know where we're supposed to go? Someone giving last comment was through that blow up wall, so Sons of Gaming.
I can't scale this again today. We're gonna have to call it here.
Go through broken wall, says Kafka. So they both say go through the broken wall.
I was in the broken wall, there was nothing there.
With thought we were in it and there was nothing there.
Yeah, I'm not scaling this again today. I'm not doing that. I have to end it here for now.
Okay.
Can't do it. Can't. Stomach can't take it. Okay, so next time, guys, we'll be climbing the tower. Thank you so much for watching. You'll be redirected to Castlevania, which will be starting up in just a little bit. If this got 1,000 views, we'll do another stream.
It is at, oh my gosh. Yes, it did.
It did get 1,000. Alright, so you guys submitted another episode. It'd be called Climbing the Tower. And if you guys in the comments could tell me, because I do have vertigo, so to make my experience easier, in the comments just tell me where I'm supposed to go. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, people. I don't think we got any super chats or anything, so we did get 1,000 views. It's good enough. Castlevania's next. Take us out, Amber. God bless, happy gaming. See you in a bit.